Human reason versus God's reason. Good morning, everyone. You see, have you ever asked God, why are you allowing this to happen? See, human reason, it often asks why, but God's wisdom asks, will you trust me? You see, throughout the Bible, we find that's what makes sense to people often does not make sense to God. You see, friends, when Abraham was told to sacrifice Isaac, human reason said, this promise will die. But God's reason was to reveal faith and point to Jesus Christ. See, friends, think about it. When Joseph was sold into slavery, human reason saw injustice and failure, but God's reason was to save nations from famine. See, when Job lost everything, human reason concluded that God had abandoned him. But see, Ellen White wrote, Job was permitted to suffer, but he was not forsaken of the Lord. Education, pages 155. See, friends, and when Jesus hung on the cross, human reason saw defeat, but God's reason saw salvation on the cross. See, friends, the prophet Isaiah tells us the following: for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways, saith the Lord. Isaiah 55, 8-9. You see, friends, let me say this. Faith does not mean understanding everything. Faith means trusting the one who understands everything. So today, perhaps your circumstances don't make sense. Maybe you're carrying pain, disappointment, or unanswered prayers. Remember this: human reason sees the storm, but God's reason sees the shore. Human reason sees the cross, but God's reason sees the resurrection. Human reason asks, why me? But God's grace answers, trust me. So when you cannot trace God's hand, learn to trust his heart. God bless.